Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a topic that's super relevant to the world we live in, secularism. More specifically, we're ranking the top 10 most secular countries in 2025. This isn't just about numbers, okay? It's about understanding how different parts of the world view religion or the lack thereof, and what factors contribute to these trends. It's about societal shifts. We're basing our ranking on a bunch of superficial reports and indices. Don't worry, we'll break it all down. So buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to embark on a secular safari. Let's get started. Alright folks, at the top of our secular charts with a glorious secularization index of 9.5 out of 10, we have Sweden. This Scandinavian gem is not just known for its stunning landscapes and innovative design, but also for its progressive values and secular mindset. This Scandinavian paradise also boasts a mere 17% religiosity rate. Yes, you heard that right, only 17%. That means only about 1 in 6 Swedes consider religion to be an important part of their lives. It's a place where secularism isn't just a concept but a way of life. Why Sweden? Imagine a society that prioritizes individual freedom. Free healthcare? Check. Free education? Check. And let's not forget about the generous parental leave and social benefits that ensure everyone is taken care of. Freedom from religious dogma? Double check. In Sweden, the focus is on human rights, equality, and personal freedom. Sweden has a social welfare model that takes the place of religion in many ways. The state provides a safety net that makes religious institutions less central to daily life. People feel cared for by the state, so they don't necessarily turn to the church for community or support. Instead, they find community in public spaces, social clubs, and through shared interests. Plus, there's a strong history of scientific advancement and critical thinking in Sweden. The country has always been at the forefront of innovation and research. Like, this is the land of Nobel Prizes. The legacy of Alfred Nobel and the annual Nobel Prize ceremonies underscore Sweden's commitment to science and intellectual achievement. So, it's no surprise that many Swedes approach life with a more rational perspective. Education and knowledge are highly valued, and critical thinking is encouraged from a young age. They've got their own brand of secular spirituality focused on nature and self-discovery. The natural beauty of Sweden offers a serene backdrop for reflection and personal growth. Sweden, you keep rocking that secularism thing. Your blend of modernity, tradition, and progressive values is truly inspiring. You're an inspiration to freethinkers everywhere. Keep leading the way with your open-mindedness and commitment to a better, more inclusive world. Coming in at a close second with a secularization index of 9.3, it's Denmark. This small Scandinavian country is known for its progressive values and high quality of life. These folks are practically synonymous with Hygge, which translates to cozy contentment. Imagine warm blankets, flickering candles, and the company of loved ones. And guess what? They're achieving all that Hygge, with a religiosity rate of just 20%. That's right, only 1 in 5 Danes regularly engage in religious practices. Much like Sweden, they've got a pretty sweet social safety net. Free healthcare? You betcha. Free education? Absolutely. These services ensure that everyone has access to the essentials. A deep-seated cultural emphasis on work-life balance? Oh, you better believe it. Danes prioritize time with family and friends, making sure to leave work at a reasonable hour. Denmark also has a long history of religious tolerance. This open-mindedness has allowed various beliefs to coexist peacefully. Back in the 16th century, they embraced Lutheranism but didn't persecute people for their beliefs. Instead, they fostered an environment of acceptance. Denmark was all like, "You do you, boo." This laid-back attitude has helped create a society where individuality is celebrated. This acceptance of different perspectives is woven into Danish society. It's a place where people feel free to express themselves. Better to focus on creating a society where everyone feels safe and supported. Community support services play a big role in this. Denmark proves that a high quality of life and a secular outlook can go hand in hand. It's a shining example of how happiness and well-being don't necessarily require religious devotion. Sliding into third place with a secularization index of 9.2 and a religiosity rate of 22%, it's Norway, land of breathtaking fjords and epic Viking sagas. Seriously, these Norwegians, they're all about that live and let live philosophy. Norway's secularism is rooted in many of the same factors as Sweden and Denmark. They've got a strong social safety net and an emphasis on individual freedom and critical thinking. Norway was under Danish rule for centuries, inheriting that whole religious tolerance vibe. Norway consistently ranks among the happiest countries in the world. They're like, hey, we're gonna focus on taking care of each other and enjoying our beautiful country. Religion? Nah, we're good. And honestly, who can blame them? Norway, you keep on being awesome. Taking the 4th spot with a secularization index of 9.1 and a religiosity rate of 23% is Iceland. This island nation, known for its dramatic landscapes, is also a hotbed of secularism. Iceland's secularism is deeply ingrained in its culture and history. They were among the first Nordic countries to ditch the state religion thing back in the 19th century. When you live on an island that's basically a giant volcanic playground, you learn to rely on your own ingenuity. Icelanders have amazing folklore traditions, full of tales of mischievous elves and magical creatures. It's like their own unique brand of mythology, rooted in the land itself. Iceland, you do you. Keep on rocking that secularism. Keep on chasing those northern lights. You're an inspiration to us all. Coming in at number 5 with a secularization index of 9.0 and a religiosity rate of 25% is the Netherlands, a country that has long been a beacon of progressive values and forward-thinking policies. Known for its iconic windmills that have stood the test of time, and its breathtakingly colorful tulip fields that attract visitors from all over the world, the Netherlands also happens to be one of the most secular countries on the planet. The Dutch have a long history of tolerance and open-mindedness, embracing diversity in all its forms. This is the country that gave refuge to persecuted religious groups back in the day, offering them a safe haven when they had nowhere else to turn. They were all about that freedom of thought and belief long before it was cool, setting a precedent for future generations. Plus, let's not forget the Dutch Golden Age, a period that saw an explosion of creativity and innovation. This was a period of unprecedented intellectual and artistic flourishing, where scholars and artists pushed the boundaries of what was possible. This emphasis on critical thinking and academic freedom helped lay the groundwork for a more secular outlook that continues to this day. The Netherlands, you keep on blooming with your secularism, showing the world how it's done. You're a shining example of how tolerance, open-mindedness, and a commitment to freedom can lead to a more progressive and inclusive society. Taking 6th place with a secularization index of 8.9 and a religiosity rate of 26% is Finland. Land of 1,000 lakes and an almost mythical concept known as Sisu, Finland is also a country where secularism is deeply ingrained. Finns are all about practicality, efficiency, and personal space. They're not ones for grand pronouncements of faith or elaborate religious rituals. Finnish culture values independence, self-reliance, and a deep connection to nature. They find their spirituality in the stillness of a forest or the warmth of a sauna. Finland has a long history of social democracy and a strong welfare state. People feel cared for by their government, so they don't necessarily turn to religion for security. Finland, you keep on rocking that secularism, you keep on sweating it out in those saunas. Coming in at number 7 with a secularization index of 8.8 and a religiosity rate of 27% is Canada. Known for its stunning natural beauty and its reputation for being super polite, Canada is also a country where secularism is on the rise. Canada is a melting pot of cultures and beliefs. In a society as diverse as Canada, there's no one dominant religion or belief system. Instead, there's an underlying ethos of tolerance and respect. Canada has a separation of church and state, which means that religion doesn't play a major role in government or public life. This separation has helped to create a more secular society. Canada, you keep on being awesome with your secularism. You're an example to the world of how diversity and tolerance can thrive. Keep on being awesome. Holding steady at number 8 with a secularization index of 8.7 and a religiosity rate of 29% is the United Kingdom. Home to iconic landmarks and a certain royal family, the UK is grappling with its relationship with religion in the 21st century. Despite its history, the UK is becoming increasingly secular. Younger generations are less likely to identify with any religion. There's a growing sense that religion should be a private matter. The UK is a multicultural society with a diverse range of beliefs and traditions. This diversity has contributed to a more secular outlook. The UK, you're on a journey towards a more secular society. Keep on sipping that tea and embracing the change. You're doing great. Surfing into 9th place with a secularization index of 8.6 and a religiosity rate of 30% is Australia. Land of sunshine and beaches, Australia is also a country where secularism is on the rise. In recent decades, there's been a noticeable shift away from organized religion. This trend towards secularism can be attributed to a number of factors. Australia has a strong tradition of separation of church and state. This separation has helped to create a more secular society. Australia, you keep on shining with your secularism, you're a true original, keep on enjoying those beaches, you're doing great. Rounding out our top 10 with a secularization index of 8.5 and a religiosity rate of 31% is New Zealand. Land of breathtaking landscapes and a certain film trilogy, New Zealand is a country where secularism is as natural as a kiwi in its habitat. New Zealanders are known for their laid-back attitude and love of adventure. They're not ones for dogma or rigid belief systems. While New Zealand has a history of Christianity, more people are choosing to identify as non-religious. New Zealand is a multicultural society with a strong emphasis on tolerance and acceptance. This welcoming attitude has created a space where different beliefs can coexist peacefully. New Zealand, you keep on doing your thing. Keep on being a haven for adventurers. You're an inspiration to us all. And there you have it, folks. The top 10 most secular countries in the world in 2025. From the Scandinavian coolness of Sweden and Denmark, to the laid-back vibes of Australia and New Zealand, these countries are proving that you don't need religion to have a high quality of life. Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Let us know in the comments which country surprised you the most. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and keep on exploring the world around you.